Okay, everybody's breaking down. I gotta break down as well, have some breakfast, do my morning business, and head out that way. So I'm not going to show anything. If I did pull this tighter, it would stay up better, so I just didn't set it up good last night. But it's the way it goes when you're just first learning something. Like I said, I'm going to eat breakfast here. He's going to go take off around the corner to go charge his little van. Then they're going to drive quite a bit farther than I will today. Motorcycle driver, of course, is going to get way farther than I am, so that's that. But I'll break up here, eat my breakfast, and take off. Learned is if you don't set everything up right where you can have easy access to find everything right away, like your parts you need, your drone or anything else, you're less likely to use them, take pictures and share stuff. Already it's difficult enough to decide when to take a picture, when to take a video, to share to what platform, everything else, let alone everything else. If you just keep adding it together, then it becomes a pain in the butt. But if you get everything separated, nicely put in areas, it works out. Well, it's about 8:30 and it's hitting the road here. Nice little city we went through. We camped in the middle of this city. You see over here, there's kind of like a bike path. The problem with these bike paths are they just kind of either abruptly end or have these obstacles in the way. So sometimes they're nice to ride on, sometimes they're not. Just depends on how the street is. Different things, so many things make variables here in China. You never know when they're just going to end out of the middle of nowhere. Even though you have stoplights, people don't stop. This thing. As you see, they've got always these little blocks here. Sometimes those blocks are too close together, so it makes it very difficult to get the bike with bags in and out. It's a nice little water site, little parkside water walkway here. Like I say, learning things, still getting the curve of everything, getting back in the swing, where to put everything, where to pack everything. A little early this morning, no sun yet. Looks like I'm gonna get a partial cloudy day. So again, not good for charging solar banks, which really kills your recording and posting and other things. And as you see, like I said, you get on these paths, but what the heck? You know, let's just work in the middle of it, block the middle of it, put stuff everywhere, have to go around stuff. So sometimes the road is just easier and better. And by the way, good morning to about day number, I think 7 or 8 here in China. Kind of funny, in China they built so many of these tourist centers or tourist areas, little tourist attractions in little cities. Nice camping in places like this for me, so I'm not going to argue. You know, nice little maps of the whole areas, what's going on here and everything else, place to go, place along the way. But basically, you come across so many of these places and they're just closed. It looks like nobody's ever opened them or as they say in China, the waves have hit it, where it was popular for a while and thousands of people came at one time and everybody up and they build it like crazy. And just like that, it dies off. See, nice little camping spot. It's not being used. Nobody would care. So this is one of the nicer things of China. You can find plenty of places as a cyclist to just pitch a tent, hang out for the night, cool off, chill out. People. Well, along the river here, there's a nice little papaya plantation. You can see all the papayas there. Just tons and tons of papayas. Unfortunately, they're not ripe, so I'm not going to be able to get any today. But we keep down this lovely little route and keep going. It's beautiful. All right, this is not to upset the Chinese, but there are a few things that are funny, like I say, in this country. It's easier to pull in a place like this. It's a tourist shelter area. You can, as you see the gazebo there, you can camp under the gazebo there. You can come around here. All this stuff that's here. Usually there's, a place to put your trash. There's other things. The gazebo's here. You can camp along here if the place is not in business at the time or not open. They don't care. If you're the water's running, and today it's not. But then you can go over to the next spot and check and see for your water. But, like I say, stopping here, camping here, it's not an issue. Nobody's going to come, nobody's going to bother you. Versus the hotels, which are the next part of the link here on. And over here it's the toilets. Again, you could even set up the tent anywhere in here. And nobody's going to say anything. And I'm sure the water is running here. So you've got toilets, you've got everything you need. You can bathe, you can wash up. Nobody's going to care. Watch with your clothes on, of course, unless you go in the handicap stall. But otherwise, you can see the water's running here. They're running it somewhere else. So that's the woman's. This is a handicap stall. Has a floor drain, so you can just wash yourself here, bathe, get cleaned up. If you're lucky, sometimes they have power outlets and you can charge up your stuff. The men's bathroom is here. Again, it's got a sink to wash your clothing, bathe here. You can wash here if you want, clean yourself up. Do this, toilets, everything you need. So, come on. For a Westerner, we don't get hassled. You just throw up your tent here, you pay nothing. While I go to a hotel. When we're at the hotel, they're going to argue about Okay, doing a little test here with the drone. Just to see the spot where I just did some editing, posted some videos and some stuff to YouTube. So I'm just trying to see the different things it'll do. I went out to the road. This area along the bike trail is very nice. A lot of habitation things. Hello, ni hao. A lot of different things. A lot of places to camp. So I'm probably not going to pass the area all the way. Take advantage of this. After I get a meal, I gotta pick up lunch. I haven't had lunch yet. Pick up lunch and keep going down this. This goes for about 30 or so kilometers, it says. More, or 20. Hard to tell. But it goes nicely along the road. Overall scenery is good, it's nice. Got the little lookouts. Overlooks to the river and everything else. Any of these easily stay camp. And today I'm posting on YouTube, even though they're supposed to be straggled out when you post them one day here, one day there, get better views and get better things. I really don't have the inclination or the time to do that. I want to get caught up and see if I can post daily as I go. So that's the goal. So I got to get and everything else. So far the uploading's been going good, which is a surprise for China. But that seems to be a little temple right here. So I'm gonna take off the bike for a second, and I'm gonna walk into this look. So I'm just gonna simply park the bike here. China, it's extremely safe to do that. So I'm gonna try not to click off and do this. But I'm just gonna come here, little temple, like right there in front of the temple. Go take a walk in and take a look around and get a little bit of video, some pictures, and then move on to the next site. Because basically that's what this is supposed to be about. Bike is in the sun, so it'll get solar panel correcting stuff. So it's kind of a little park here. What looks to be a little pagoda type temple. So I'm gonna see if I can get a better view of it, because the sun is in a horrible place for it. And then get some photos of this, like I say, and share it. But it looks quite interesting. I'm gonna go up here, get into the shade and see if that allows me a better shot of the temple. Yeah, there it does. A little bit better shot. And that's the grounds. Bike's parked over there. It's just a little temple, so I'm gonna take a few photos and then back to the bike. Well, I've reached the top of the little temple. I can see my bike down there, people just passing by. Wow. Nice little outskirts, cute little city, town here. Some interesting little scriptures up top, normal for temples. Nice little village. Over there's the bigger cities and the bigger stuff. Little charts and things. And I'm just gonna take a walk down. Nice little picture. And of course, I don't know who the different people are, but I'll just take a video like that, some of that, and then quickly go back down the stairs. And this has got some artwork here. Down into this room, it's not painted hugely, but I've got some stuff. Ceiling's beautiful. One, some other Buddhist scriptures and items. That probably looks like the map. And then we'll go down to the last level. Here. It's just a little bit of writing. That's it. So that's the temple. We're back down to the ground floor. Could camp here, but we're gonna move on. Still got more of the day to go, more things to see, more sights to enjoy. So I may as well do that. But a very beautiful little stop along the way. Okay, I'm just going to take a little picture there. I just stopped the drone while it was there before it went back, just to get this shot here, do that one. I'm going to take a photo as well. At least it might get the whole temple. Bring it back now. Okay, let's see how far it comes back, see if it comes all the way back to me or if it's just going to stop there. I get messages coming in from somebody else, so I got to walk up to the drone. Trying something different with this one, hopefully. It'll get a nice picture of this whole background, this temple or something like that. It's up high enough, the view's kind of down, so I'm gonna have to stop. Some of these areas in China are extremely interesting. Take you on all sorts of neat little things. Just got to be careful that you got everything tied on properly so you don't lose stuff on the bike. That would be a terrible thing to do. Anything you drop here is going to get definitely lost in the thing. But you know, these are fun. They're nice. They're better than going to the city. They just kind of go on these little greenbelt things, and they do, like I say, some neat stuff. lot longer than I thought it was. Kind of neat. Like I say, it's a shortcut. Didn't have to go up the hill. There's a restaurant or two that I need to find. And it brings me down to a lower end. Gotta go up the hill. The camp here. But I'm gonna stop the video and go up the hill. Shit. Hello. Ni hao. Alright, I'm gonna go see what this old town is all about. Normal stuff or something different. Do a little walk, park the car over there. As they say in China, park the car. This is supposed to be part of an ancient city. As usual, for most of China, they rebuild these cities and then they just make them look old again. Bring them up, change them around. But they call them the old cities because they are the old city. It's just vamped, redone to another level of stuff. Like an old CCP building. Stop the ghosts from coming in. Lovely little old courtyard. Lovely little old building. Nice old building. Interesting. Nice woodwork the guy does. There's no way I could take it, but it's nice. Beautiful wood benches. Meow meow. Meow meow. Not much here. Okay, this is supposed to be the true part of this ancient city. True ancient city. I'll be camping around this area tonight, just take an easy day, relaxing. That's what it's all supposed to be about, sightseeing and everything else. So there's not much to this. It's
few buildings left over. This is basically looks like a temple. So sometimes I look and you see these big signs on the road talking about these places. I guess it's cultural importance more for them. You or me, but they're interesting just the same. Nice to walk through, nice to do stuff. Doesn't seem to be much left of the place. Just empty on the sides. Looks like maybe they're something here. Put more fixtures, more things in as time comes. A normal incense burning pit before you come to an altar. Altar here. And it's just this one. Well, I found an area for camping. It's just down over there. This temple up here. So the temple's very beautiful. So I gotta come back and video it. And the nice thing is, over down there, I found electricity. So I'll be able to charge my power bank and everything else tonight, my phone, and do my stuff and catch everything up. So that's good, because the sun has decided to. It's a nice little, beautiful little temple, like I say.